Hi everybody, it's been a while. Sorry about the lighting right now. It's currently super early in the morning, and this is the first time that I am kind of feeling better than what I have been feeling. I got really sick, and I've been sick for a while. My doctor finally figured out what was going on with me, so that's getting all sorted. And so this is the first time that I'm starting to feel better. I'm hoping that I can color. My hands don't want to work. Even like writing, it's been kind of difficult. But we're going to jump into Fairies in Dreamland by Denyse Klette. And this is the page that I picked out right here. I'm going to bring you guys in. Hopefully that'll fix the lighting situation just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start on these flowers. I've been looking at this page, and I had in my mind an idea of what I wanted to do. And so I picked out 4 colors. I'm going to be using the polys to do this picture. You guys, if my talking and my speech is kind of off, I do apologize. Like I said, I'm trying to get better. I have what's called, I'm going to go ahead and start while I talk to you guys. I have what is called serotonin syndrome, and I was having a difficult time, and my doctor upped my medications, increased the dosage, but he increased it too fast. So because he increased it so fast, I had too much serotonin going through me that it ended up, I guess you can say it kind of ended up poisoning me. And it made me violently ill. Like, I was so sick for so long. There were days that I couldn't even get out of bed, and I still had to make my other appointments. But yeah, so finally we figured out what was going on with me, and I am I'm having a difficult time right now because I have to go back off my meds. So I'm off all medications at least until next Friday. And so that's been a very difficult time, you know, for anybody that deals with depression or anxiety or bipolar disorder. You know how important it is to stay on your meds. So yeah, so it's been a struggle, but at least I'm feeling better, and that is awesome. But I can tell right now, like, just my hands coloring, it doesn't feel the same. At least not right now, but I'll get there. It was the muscle fatigue, I think, that bothered me the most. Because my art room and my bedroom are both upstairs, and it's like my legs didn't want to work for me, my hands don't want to work, so just doing everyday tasks was impossible. Not to mention the migraines. Oh God, the migraines are so bad, and I still have it. Like, my head is still hurting even right now. But I try to push through, especially in the mornings, because in the mornings they're not as severe as the afternoons or in the evenings. So I try to push through and get some stuff done while I can. And so I figured I would jump on and at least upload a video. So this way I can, if I need to, I can stop and take a break and then come back to it. I haven't even been watching videos lately. I haven't been to no live streams. I haven't done anything. I need to catch up on stuff and um, get things going back together. I am almost done with my HK5 project. I have 3 pages that I need to find backups for. I sent out a couple messages and I'm waiting to hear back, but of course it's always first come first serve. So if you guys are watching this and you want to help out in the Summer Nights book, feel free to contact me. Probably Instagram would be the easiest. I'm going to take this rose carmine and go just a little bit into this orange. You can also reach me on Facebook, or of course just by email. My email is always down in the description, along with all the info of the book that I'm using, where to get it from. I'm going to list the colors that I'm using, all that good stuff. And please use my nails. I need to do them. I just, the steadiness of my hand is not up to par. The kids will be going back to school soon, which will give me just a little bit more time during the day to be able to upload or to stream or whatever I have going on. They're excited about going back to school. I don't know, I'm going to miss them. Like they they run me ragged during the day. And sometimes, like the frustration level gets so high. But I will miss them just because I do have, we have our moments of fun, of creativity. When I was sick, they would come in to the room with me, and we'd watch movies together. And so it was just a lot of fun. So I'm going to miss those moments. I'm not going to miss the fighting and the bickering and the, well, he's playing Fortnite and I want to play Fortnite. That stuff I'm not going to miss. Or the I'm hungry every 10 seconds. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in my life right now that I am sorting out. First being my health. So if you guys don't see me as often, that is why. I have some things going on, and I'm getting that taken care of. My mental health being one of the more important priorities, because right now I'm getting aggravated at the littlest of things, and I don't want to be like that. I don't like that feeling. And thank you to all of you who reached out while I was sick. I really appreciated that. You guys are so sweet. And I'm sorry that it always took me so long to respond. It was the migraines. The migraines is what kept me down most of the time. Like, I couldn't look at the phone. I couldn't do no screen time. Yesterday was the first day that I opened my computer, and I can't even tell you how long. Because I couldn't do the screen time. Like, I was just getting so sick. And every time I looked at my phone or the computer, the migraines would just intensify, and that was all she wrote. Now, I am doing really light layers here, because I'm going to go back over and I'm going to do it all again and blend it in. Um, I find that that's the easiest with polys. And if you guys have been watching me, you guys know that I always go from dark to light. And in this one, I went from light to dark. For some reason, in the polys, I find that that's the easiest way for me. And I mean, we're all different. We all do things differently. But I find that I do at least 2 layers with each color. Oh, I guess I could switch that out, huh? I don't have nobody here yelling at me. My doctor is talking about switching up my meds anyway, so hopefully that'll help kick this in the butt too. And I might I might not be streaming for a while, but I will be back to streaming soon. Right now, I need to get this muscle fatigue, especially in my hands, back, so that I can color for a longer period of time. This is actually the first time that I colored in a while. I tried diamond painting while I was in bed. Um, and I could do it, but I could only do it for short periods of time. And then holding that little, whatever it's called, the tool, it just wasn't, it wasn't working too well. So I want to know what everybody did over the summer. I know I talked to some people, and they're on vacation now. I know one person is on vacation until the 26th of August. A nice vacation. So that is super cool. We really didn't do anything this summer. Um, we got invited to go to um, the beach next weekend, and depending on how I'm feeling, we might take the kids. I don't know. The kids, though, they've been busy all summer long. They had um, they've been going swimming. They had a vacation Bible school that they went to. Um, that was last week. They went every morning last week, and they had a lot of fun doing that. But they've been out playing with friends. They're hardly ever home, and when they are they're just relaxing with me, and we hang out. And Ricky's been working his butt off. And right now, um, at his main job, he is on vacation. So that's kind of nice. At least he's home at night with me. I do have some books that I'm going to be reviewing. I also have some books that I'm going to flip through. Um, I have a Happy Mail haul, or I should say just a Happy Mail video that I need to do. You guys know that you never need to send me anything, but anything that you do send, I do appreciate. And when I was down sick, um, I got a few things in the mail. I seen that a few new coloring books came out. Um, got a million unicorns. Um, Coloring Cafe came out with, I think it was a marine life or something like that. You got Colorage 4. There's a few of them that came out that I've seen. Mystic Art Mirrors came out with a new one with the Galaxy Girls one. I am liking how this is turning out. It's kind of how I pictured it in my head. And like I said, I don't know how many parts this is going to be, but I will finish this in like a little series of little segments. It just all depends on how much my hands will let me do. Like I can feel them right now starting to give out on me. But I want to get back to coloring. I miss it so much. I miss you guys. Just hanging out. You guys were the best therapy that there was. I have been watercoloring just a little bit. Just kind of some abstract kind of stuff where I don't really have to concentrate. I don't have to be technical. I'm just having fun with paint on paper. I am going to roll my July finished pages in with my August ones and then just do one video because I didn't do much in July since I was down for so long. Okay, take the purple back, violet. And this is still a very light layer. I'm just going over everything and just intensifying it a little bit, layering it so that it looks kind of blended. I think this book is my favorite of hers. I have all three of them. I do like the Gnomes book. I like the Mermaids one too, but this one I believe is my favorite of hers. Just because there's a lot of flowers and of course the fairies. I'm trying to remember to spin my pencil as I go. I don't know why, like most of the time, like it's just a natural thing, like I do it, but right now, I'm forgetting. I looked over at my orange pencil and I seen that it was just wore down on one side. I'm trying to find a new book to read. I've read a lot the past few weeks. I like thrillers, kind of like, I don't know what you would call them. Crime thrillers, I guess. I don't know what you would call them. Like, My favorite series of all times is the Alex Cross series by James Patterson. That is a fabulous series. I also like Lee Child's Jack Reacher series. That one was really good. It kept me flipping the pages, that's for sure. And we have flowers. Okay, so now we have to, I think I'm going to work on the branch a little bit. So I got to get the colors for that. Okay, so for the branch, let's go in, zoom in just a little bit more. I'm going to start with the green gold. And I'm just going to do a super light layer over the whole thing. Oops. And I'm not trying to get too technical on the page. You know, sometimes I take into consideration lighting and shadows and things like that. But just to kind of get back into the swing of things, I'm just coloring for fun. I mean, I always color for fun. That's something that I just enjoy. I will probably come in and put in some highlights, you know, around the flowers and things like that. But for right now, I just, I'm just doing whatever suits my needs right now. Or whatever just feels right, I guess you could say. Trying to get into the ditch over here. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of come in with the burnt ochre, and I'm just going to kind of bring that down into here. I figure I'll leave like a light line through the middle. Because when it comes down to it, and I know I said I wasn't worried about lighting and shadows and stuff like that, but you know, it is kind of cylindrical. The branch is a cylindrical shape, so the light would hit it down the center. And that's just something that naturally I think I remember and I do. trying not to move the book too much. Um, but yeah, you guys know. I'm always all over the place. I'm waiting to see when the kids are going to get up. Little Xander was sick last night, his stomach again. Um, but I think he has a lactose problem. It's because it seems to happen whenever he has a lot of dairy things throughout the day. Um, I did take him to the doctor, and that is something that we're kind of watching and testing to see what's going on there. Man, it's so hard down in this ditch. I broke the spine of this book. So I'll go back over a few of them. But it's not doing what I want it to do. Okay, so we're going to go with the burnt sienna. And we're going to do the same thing, just not down as far. So unlike the flowers I just kind of layered on top of each other. So I kind of just intermingled them like this. But with this, I'm just kind of layering on top of each other, if that made any sense at all. It took me a while to learn how to use these polys. But I think with every pencil, you just have to find, how they work for you. Because I see people even, getting awesome results with Prismas, and they do it totally different than I do. And so with these, it took me a little bit, but I experimented. I tried making them like just kind of pushed together, um, like I would my Prismas, and yeah, that so was not happening. And I learned that I can go dark to light with these, but I get better blending results if I go light to dark, and that's just me personally. Now sometimes I will, after I do my layering from light to dark, I'll go back and I'll do from dark to light. Not very often, but sometimes. I think it's just a habit for me to pick up the dark pencil first. So how do you guys go? Do you guys go dark to light, light to dark? I know some people start with their medium color and blend out both ways, which actually is genius. I can't do it. I tried. I always You know, and everybody's like, oh, well, I do it this way. I always try it to see if, you know, if it helps me at all. I just can never do it. Okay, so now I want to come in with the Walnut Brown. And I am just going to darken up some of these lines. And I'm not really paying attention to it going exactly where they have lines. I'm just using those as guidelines, but making my own at the same time. I can't wait till my hands feel normal again. And I can do all the things that I want to do. I tried cutting something the other day, and oh my god, that was such a mess. Okay, so also with this Walnut Brown, I want to come in and I want to deepen up some shadows around these vines that are coming down. I guess I should do it on this side. And I'm so going out of the lines. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, it's bad. But that's okay. There's no rules that says you have to stay in the lines. Like I said, I'm just putting in a little bit around these vines here. And then we're going to go back in and deepen up all those colors one more time, just like we did with the flowers. Okay, so let's go back to our green gold. And I'm just going to kind of concentrate on the center. Oh. feel like I'm really working this book over here. I just can't get it to lay right. Okay, so see, fast, easy. Let's go back to the burnt ochre. Alright, so then from the, you can probably see it better here. From the center, we did our green gold. So I'm just going to bring this up just to leave the light line. Up, down, doesn't really matter. I'm hoping that this recording turns out okay. For some reason, my program keeps telling me that frames are being dropped, which is just odd because that's never happened before. But I just did an update on my software, and so I don't know if that's playing havoc on it or what. Okay, so now we're going to go in with this burnt sienna, and we're just going to just darken up right around the edges. I want to know how you guys break the spine of your book. I'll show you the way that I do it here in a minute. Except for this book. It's really just irritating me. I don't know what's going on with it. Like normally I can get it to lay flat. And I might just need Ricky to help me. Since his strength is, well, way above mine. Okay, and that is our tree branch. Now, you can go back in with the walnut brown if you wanted to and add in some more shadows. you know, do different things like that. But okay, so this is how I break the spine of my book. I normally take my book and I find the center-ish and I push down on it. And then I just go a few pages at a time, flip and push, flip and push. I just don't think that I have the hand strength to do it, to break the spine. But that's okay. So this is where I'm going to stop for today. I got the flowers done. I got the branch done. We'll come back. We'll start on all of these vines and the books, and we will do her last, which is odd because I normally always do the person first and everything else. But this is where we're going to stop for today. You guys, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll be back with the second part of this sometime soon. Guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.